I would say probably 8 out of 10 people that I speak to over the phone about getting a detail have no idea what a paint correction is or what ceramic coating is. And in today's video, I want to show you guys a really good example with this red Mini Cooper. Now, to the average person, this bright red paint might look just fine, but if we get a little closer, we can really start to see the car wash damage, the swirl marks, all of the stuck dirt, and the paint is looking a bit tired. What if I told you that with a paint correction, we can go from this to this? As you can see, having a service like this done on your car will bring back the shine, the clarity, and the smoothness in the paint. Going back to how this Mini Cooper was dropped off, you can see that the wheels were very dirty, the glass needed some attention, the rooftop was looking a little dull. I'm also going to be doing a full interior deep clean, as well as scrubbing down the engine bay. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be topping it off at the very end with a ceramic coating. Let's see what the process looks like. Every detail begins with a super thorough wash. I always start with the wheels first. I give the car a very thorough, heavy pressure wash. I follow up with a foam bath, a decontamination, and the goal is to remove all of the top surface dirt possible before I can start clay barring the car. And during the wash process, I always include the engine bay so we can get that out of the way. Now that the first stage of the detail is done, I can start inspecting the paint with my correction light. The correction light will act like the sun and show me all of the heavy swirls, scratches, and defects in the paint as I start the polishing process. Of course, I'm going to start with a really heavy clay bar, cleaning the surface before I start the paint correction. Now, because my machine is running at a very high RPM, I'm going to mask and tape up all of these sensitive areas, such as the black trim and chrome molding around the window areas. These are parts of the car that will be detailed with different techniques. So here's a nice close-up of how the paint looked before we got started. This is how it looks after the first initial cut. Then I follow up with that final polish. Another satisfying part of this detail had to be the black trim around the windows. You can tell before and after. The clarity is back and the swirl marks are gone. Now, one thing I noticed is that this is really soft red paint, which means only a few passes with the machine and I'm making a huge difference. Keep your eyes focused on the light and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Once I start wrapping up all of the polish work, we can wipe it down with some IPA, remove all of the compound dust, and get this car prepped to lay down some ceramic coating. Ceramic can be a very strong smelling product. Now, depending on what kind of coating you use, I always recommend that you wear a mask. Once I finished applying the ceramic, we can sit back and enjoy the refresh on this Mini Cooper. Check it out. So there you go. If you were unaware of what a paint correction and ceramic can do for your car, I hope this video demonstrates what can be possible with the wear and tear. Take care, guys, and we'll catch you on the next detail.